everyone, I am here, day 38. We are at Epcot and we're going to do food and wine. Got here a little late because I'm just off the 3-day firework fest where I was here till like 2 in the morning. So we're going to stick close to the front gate. I'm going to try first off the greenhouse. I'm going to do an heirloom tomato salad. We'll see what happens next. Hey everyone, we are back again in Epcot. It is Sunday. It is kind of late in the evening. The sun is starting to set. I am here just for a couple hours just to catch a little bit of food and wine, taste a few things. I just had the heirloom tomato salad with goat cheese. Oh my god, I love goat cheese. Who knew? It's so creamy. It was fantastic. I want to talk to you guys today about death. Actually, I want to talk to you about death and rebirth. It's one of those things that tends to be a little constant in life, and there's a lot of variation in it. But it terrifies us, and we try to avoid it. You guys know that this is day 38 of my 365, and I don't know what the whole year holds. I sometimes wonder if I'm even going to make it all the way through the whole year. I also, I need a tripod. Anyway, I'm also always wondering, energy and distraction level and money and, life, it happens to you. But there is something different about this than at any other time in my entire life. This feels like a harvest. This feels like I've walked the path I was supposed to walk, and it led me to the place I was supposed to be. And while I've had countless moments of that, this is sustained. This is different. This isn't a moment. This is my life. This is what I do now. And my stress level is gone. I don't worry. I know God in a way I never did before. And don't get me wrong, I've known God since all my life. But at 8 years old, I remember doing the whole, I want Jesus as my Savior thing. And this is different. This is different. And that's why if you're watching my Facebook posts and you're reading my blog posts and you're seeing me go on and on and on about find your truth and follow your dreams, this is why. This is why. Because this whole journey has been amazing, especially if you just want to go back the last 5 years since, my life imploded. I got up off the sofa and decided I was going to change my life and ended up here. It's been an amazing ride, and a lot of amazing, wonderful things have happened in that time. But just this past 38 days alone, it's indescribable. I try really hard. I try to find the words for it. I try to find, amazing, phenomenal, fantastic. And all those things are true, but they don't even scratch the surface of what I feel every day being out here. What I feel every day when something comes up in my life that I'm like, oh no, this looks like an obstacle, and it's taken away before I even have a chance to dig into it and go oh my God, what am I gonna do? I know God in a way I never did, and I know that that's what this is. I know that He's active in my life. I know we're partners. I've said it a few times. It's I think I really learned, one of the things I've really learned is that, I am is here. I am is here. I am partnered with God. God is in me, and I am God, and He is creating, and we are manifesting, and life is beyond what I ever knew that it could be. And I mean that a lot just in how I feel. going through my day, my anxiety that I've lived with most of my life, depression that I've lived with most of my life. These things are almost non-existent. Anxiety still tries to get me sometimes, but I usually just take a breath and connect to the moment, and I keep going, and that's new for me too. I'm not trying to harp and I'm not trying to preach. I just, God, I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I want that for everyone. Sorry. I have known a lot of pain in my life, and a lot of rejection and abandonment and abuse and fear and homelessness, and I want everyone to have this. Not necessarily being at Disney World every day, because that may not be your thing. But whatever it is, I want you to feel this. I want you to live this. And that's why I do what I do, and that's why I keep talking about it, and that's why I keep blogging about it, and that's why I'm doing video now. Because I'm serious. This is possible, and I didn't know it was, and nobody told me it was. I didn't have people in my life that told me it was, and if you're like that, and you're a person, it's possible. You can do this. You can do this. Gosh, I'm so sorry. Doors open that you can't imagine, and doors close, and that's painful. But when you learn to surrender and you learn to stay in it, you understand. As you go along, you understand, and you accept, and you get better at it. I'm far better at it than I've ever been in the past of really listening to God, because I think we all have some way that we can hear God. It's different for everybody. Mine is a deep down sense, and sometimes I hear, not audibly, but like in my head, I can hear, direction. And when I follow that, I've gotten better at doing that quicker, because I've really tested it and learned that I can trust it and learned that that is God. And I think that that's part of the journey. I think you have to find where your connection point is to, you can call it God, you can call it your deepest self, your higher self. I don't think it matters what you call it. There is something there that will guide you, that will protect you, that will teach you, that will be there. And when you find that and you connect with it and you make the time for it, I have rituals in my day that I don't even think about anymore. They're just part of my day. Prayer, meditation, moments of checking in that connect me back to source. And that stuff is invaluable, because I think that gives me strength and that keeps me going. And I think that you need to find those things. And I think that if you want to start a journey really, truly to your dreams, I think that's where you have to start. You find your truth, you find your faith, your God, whatever that is, because that's the thing that will take you. Faith is magic. It's magic. And this is really incredible. And like I said, I want you guys to know this feeling. I want everyone to know what this feels like. And there are layers of it. There have been many points along the journey where I've thought that exact same thing. And I thought, oh, this is the best. There's nothing better. There's something better. There could be something better than this. I don't even know. But all I know is that this is the best I've ever felt, seen. Everything is just more concrete and more secure, and I can't explain it. I'll work on that. I'll try to explain it. But just the most important thing, if you never hear anything else from me, seriously, find your truth, find your faith, hone that, connect to that. Don't let other people tell you you can't do it. Don't let anybody else stop you, and don't you stop you. Work on your level of self-worth and how much you think you deserve something or not. You deserve to be happy. You deserve love. You deserve your dream. Because that dream is the treasure map of your soul, and it is the reason you are here. We have a lot of dreams, but there is one in there that's been in there, and it may seem crazy and completely impossible. That's the one. That's the one. Living at Disney World. Who does that? I do. I do.
I'm waiting to hear back from Ben if we need to meet him.
I'm gonna wrap up because I've talked longer than I usually do, and I'm still really nervous about videos. So, and I cried all over you guys. So I'm gonna go. Thank you for being here. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you for the comments and the messages. Thank you for the likes on my Facebook page for my photos and such. I really do appreciate that. That makes me happy. And if you want to go deeper and you want to support me a little bit more, and if you want kind of what I'm talking about in this video, I tend to write a little bit more on Patreon about following your dream and your journey and the lessons that I've learned, because I'm a writer and I tend to put it a little bit better in writing sometimes, not always, but sometimes. So all of that you can find on Patreon, and I deeply appreciate it when you guys sign up over there and support me. You can support me for it. I mean, it's not a charging thing. It's $1 a month at the least. You can sign up for as much as you want to. But I want a place where people can come and find support and see what it really takes to live this dream, because I share everything there. I share the heartache, I share the struggles, I share my insanity. I try to be really, really honest and transparent and show you what it really takes to live a dream. And I show you my fails and how scared I can get, because I think that has worth. Because I think that if you just look at somebody that is at Disney World every day and you just think, oh, well, that's easy for her, it wasn't easy for me. And you'll find all of that on Patreon. And that's patreon.com/Samantha Lucas. You can also find it on the site, on the Disney 11 site, and I'll link stuff in the YouTube and the Facebook video of this too. I'm gonna go catch a little bit more food and wine and see what else I can experiment with tonight before I go home. You all have a blessed Sunday or whatever day you're seeing this, and thank you for being a part of my journey.